Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Last night and couldn't fall asleep. Hope you're alright in the safety of your dreams. Called you Monday morning to check in. You've been admitted to the hospital again. And I don't know if you've been getting my missed call, but baby, I come back with your telephone. I'll find a way to get to you. Thought of you while driving from LA. Crossed my mind since Christmas Day. There's a message on a neon screen. You said you headed down the 5 thinking of me. And I don't know which one of us made the first call, but I'm just happy knowing you receivers on. I'll find a way to get to you. If our robots fail like Y2K, will we still be able to communicate? Sometimes I wait all night in the full screen, and then I know you're coming back to me. If I make it to the other side, will you believe? When you close your eyes, I'll come to you.
The Wild Reads live here on the morning show here at KEXP. Just up from Portland last night. They're playing at New Mo's this evening. The new album is called Cheers, and they're playing songs from that. And last you were here was 2017. So welcome back.
Thanks so much.
It's good to have you.
It's great to be here. We're going to play another one off of Cheers. And it's called Giving Up on You.
It's the Wild Reads live here on KEXP. Sounded great as always. And again, welcome back to KEXP. And I know you're not a stranger here, but for those who may not know all of your names, could we get quick introductions? I think everyone's got a mic.
Sure. I'm Sharon.
Good to see you again.
This is our drummer, Nick Jones.
Hi.
This is our bass player,
Hey, I'm Nick.
Nick P.
I'm Mac.
And I'm Kinsey.
And Kinsey's playing a lot of stuff. Ran over to the keyboards.
I'm about to run across there.
You can if you'd like.
Okay,
You don't have to wait for this interview.
Yeah,
We'll
I'll
wait.
switch too.
It's all good. This is the time to do it. Usually when an interview ends, the band remembers, oh yeah, we were going to switch instruments.
Oh, really?
So this is good. We're getting ahead of our game here. Where does today find you in the tour? Is it beginning, middle, endish?
Like 3/4 of the way.
Yeah?
Maybe a little bit past that. We have like 5 shows left, I think. This is the second leg of our big spring tour off our new record.
And overall, do you have highlights? Do you have a city that just...
We just played San Francisco. It was fantastic at the Independent.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. Like the crowd, the lights, the sound,
Oh,
the
that's nice to hear.
location. But a lot of these shows have been tough to beat. Like New York was incredible. Music Hall of Williamsburg. Yeah, crowds every night. It's been insane.
You've been touring enough too. You probably see some familiar faces when you get to the...
do.
Oh, yeah.
To
We do.
town.
Or people in the front that already have our band shirt on, stuff like
Singing
that.
the songs.
And a lot of friends. Yeah.
That's gotta feel
It's
good.
really cool.
Well, you talk a lot about, I read your bio about this album, and there was a lot going on with the band, breakups and family deaths and discord even in the band. And I would imagine touring, not the solution to those problems. Any road trip in a relationship will test it, right? And that's just usually 2 people. These
Yeah.
are 5 going on tour. How has the tour been after this record and going through all that stuff?
I mean, I think we're a whole lot stronger. There's a lot of communication that's necessary in a band, especially when you've been together for 8, 9, 10 years. But you're right. A road trip will test it, and tour is just one big road trip. So I feel like we're like each other's sharpening stones. We're constantly having to work through stuff, but at the same time, I feel like we've gotten so much more self-aware because of it. It's a pretty cool process.
That's a very grown-up way to look at it.
Yeah, and the tour's been really healing, I think, in a lot of ways. We were home for 5 months and we got a little bit bored, and we all got to, put on different hats and do different stuff at home and play different stuff, but it's really, really cool to finally be together and get to play this record. So that's been great.
What advice would you give the Wild Reeds young first year of a band or any other new band, what you've learned? Because you have such great insight into how to survive as a band.
Oh, man. I mean, it's such a commitment. And I think that it's worked for us because we didn't know the commitment we were making in the beginning. We just went for it because this is what we love. But I think you're really only going to be able to survive this industry and touring and the hardships of all of it if you love doing this. Because it's very saturated and everything's changed and streaming and whatnot. And so it's not crazy lucrative. You've got to just really, really love it and put your nose to the grindstone. But it's also very worth it.
So that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, any freelancer or any musician, it's not like you sign up for a 401k plan or HR or benefits or insurance.
For sure.
The commitment is such a life commitment to be in a band. And I think part of the problem, as the public has, is seeing a band, oh, you're on stage and it's fun and, oh, they're doing great. And you're missing the point that you need to make a living, right? Like that, you run into this problem. And that's part of the commitment, I imagine, for a band putting out a record, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So Cheers is a new record, and there's many different themes on this record. One of them that jumped out was dealing with mental health in this album. Can you elaborate on that? That's a subject we talk about a bit here at KEXP, like the themes that run through it. Did you know those themes were coming out? Did you purposely write those themes?
It's funny. Usually we get together and have this pool of songs that we write sort of separately, and then we find themes within them. And that was a common one. I think there was a lot that each of us went through in the years. It took a couple years to write that record. But that's something that we're really, really honest about. Touring is really difficult, and I'm finding that more and more musicians are coming forward and saying it's okay to talk about how hard this is on your mental health and your physical health. But also, just like you said, losing loved ones and breakups and whatnot. It was a difficult time, and we are not shy about saying that we've struggled with a lot of different stuff and still do. And we're human. And if anybody wants to talk about it, we're over here.
I just want to say Get Better is probably one of my favorite songs on the record. And I think that's the biggest, like, mental health song for me personally, but also it's, like, pretty blatant. But that song, I think we all really connected with it. And it was also at a time in the band where we were all just really tired and, like, hitting a wall. And we're like, okay, we're just going to keep doing this, and the same thing's going to happen. We're going to be in a van forever, and, in our little rehearsal space and stuff. So it's with the theme of the mental health, I guess, that I didn't exactly pick up on per se. I think it also just goes along with, like, being very hopeful, too. Mm-hmm. That song, like, shines a light for me. It's just like, whoa, we're going to be okay. Everybody's actually the same. Everybody's pretty uncomfortable, like, in life.
Yeah, and you probably see that in your fans, right? I mean, I'm sure you've heard from them and how the themes resonate with them. Mm-hmm. I've never seen a time in my lifetime where people needed music more.
Yeah.
So
seriously.
Yeah. So thank you for all bands. Thank you for being out there on the road and helping people. There's nothing like being in a room with like-minded people. It's like one of the only times you get to be in the moment, right?
And it's like a big room. Like, we can stretch out in here. Yeah. Like, it feels really nice.
It's like the old days.
We've been saying that from stage every night, like how fulfilling it is to look out and realize that there are a bunch of people gathered peacefully that don't even know each other. And that's really, really rare. There's only a few things that can do that. Sporting events, hopefully it's peaceful, Right. So we feel really lucky to be able to provide that and be part of it.
Well, it's well said. And tonight you'll be doing that at Numos, and then you're off to Boise and then Salt Lake City. And then I hope there's a break coming up soon for the band. Cheers Again is the album. It's great. You should check it out. And they have another one from it if you're ready. See, we're ready now.
We're ready. Yeah. We're ready.
Oh, it's a great song. Wild Reeds here on KEXP. Nice work. On, 3 hours of sleep when you played last night. I mean, that should be pointed out. That's impressive. I can barely speak at this hour. The Wild Reeds are going to be playing tonight at New Mo's. Then a couple more dates coming up. The new album is great. It's called Cheers. And we have one more from it. I love how you're ducking the camera when you're on over. I appreciate that.
I don't want to take the light.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh, my God. Can we get a quote on that?
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Cheering me up, one and the same. It's cheering me on. I wanna feel like myself again. I only wanted to be the song everyone played, but they're singing it wrong. To let the forces take you. You really put your back into it. That kind of hand used to open when I came around, but now it turns me down. There are mirrors in a dark room. I thought I'd be getting out soon, but I'm afraid to make my feelings right. So I give empty looks and passive sighs. I'm far too guilty to apologize. Suppose I'll mend it on the second try.
The Wild Reeds live here on the morning show. This is like last session. I didn't want it to end. That was great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are always welcome here at KEXP. So good live, and make sure you see them and get the new album, Cheers. Safe travels out there on the road Take
Thanks
care
so
of one
much.
another, and thanks for doing it. We appreciate it. And thanks to everybody here for getting up early, as always,
Yeah.
and helping out the morning show, do some live sessions. I
Thank
know
you
they
so
love
much.
it. Big thank you to everybody, seriously, for supporting these sessions. That includes all of our donors who make these sessions possible. It's all because of you. Live music happens in this room. This is 90.3 KEXP, Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?